morning and welcome to Group 8 Media, where we are going to explore more on the Rongo University political arena. And today I have one of the aspiring students who is aspiring to be the academic representative school of Infocoms, Mr. Brian Nyachae. Mr. Brian Nyachae, I would like you to greet our listeners and viewers, and in short terms and in a few words, explain to them why are you aspiring and what is your view on whatever you want.
Thank you, Mr. Brian Kiratu. As you have introduced me, I'm Brian Nyachae, also known as Britacks. And you have really asked me a good question concerning why did I aspire for this post. This post has been, in the School of Media, whereby we have students and we do most of practical and it matters concerning camera work, the studio, and other things. But mostly to talk about camera works and skills. So this notion about that media students, they don't have the skills, now it's something that made me to come to this, to ensure that our fellow students who are in this cohort and also the others who are coming in, they have that background information on how to have the skills in them. Know that they are just having the theoretical part. But when it comes to when we have these skills when we coordinate the skills and the theoretical part, then we are sure that the Rongo University can produce fully packed journalists in the media industry.
Okay, if I may ask, because you are a journalist.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, what year are you?
I'm in my third year taking Bachelor of Science in Communication Media Journalism.
You are in your third year. And you want to say that since you started the first year, you have never maybe interacted with these tools that you are going, which made you aspire for this seat? Is it?
A nice question. I didn't mean such. I said is that we need to have the bigger perspective on how we handle them. We have the little skill, but now with my leadership that made me to go for this post, I wanted that if I get this post, I ensure that the student they have is not the matter of that we have the physical classes or the theoretical classes, but we have more of the practical part, whereby a student, if you are doing broadcast, you are being taken to the studio to do the real broadcast. Let's say you cannot be telling me that I want to show you how a TV set is done. Why? You should take me to the studio and show me this is what we said in class and this and this. Then that's why I said we deal with the skills.
Okay. Having that in mind, it's good to incorporate the practical and theoretical parts for you to bring out a fully baked, maybe professional. And if I may ask, in your school, the School of Infocoms, what have any students come to you, or have you ever seen students struggling to search these tools, this equipment for the media, or even struggling to have the practical parts?
Amazing, nice question. For me, I have really seen them, and also I've been one of the victim in those days, whereby we have the procedure for taking those equipment. Then the procedure, I think now with this that made me to aspire for this seat is that we reduce that procedure, whereby it should not be taking long. If you need a camera for you to shoot your classwork work, then it is easy. You are not taking a long time to. Maybe you are booking for the staff, for the equipment today, and you are being told that you use it tomorrow. But if you are given that and in less than 20 minutes, you are able to get the equipment, then it can be good for you.
Don't you feel that this will risk the availability of these resources maybe in their well-being? Some people are just not good when handling things.
Sure.
So you say that this process be shortened. Okay? And in other words, the school in its part is trying to make sure that these things are safe. Why will there be no conflict in your views and that of the school?
When a man is free, he can produce the best. So if you're free, that this student, you have this ability that you are taking this equipment and you want to use it with your personal care. I'm not following all what are using to do it. Then I myself think that it is a personal responsibility, whereby a person may take it as a personal thing, and the care will be high, rather than when you follow up now. Bwana Kamau, you have taken this camera, what did you use it for? Why? Why didn't you do this? Why did you know those questions now? But if you are free, go and use it, then bring it back. Then the student have the wide perspective on how he's going to use the equipment, then he's going to bring it with free.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Brian, for your views, and I will have to consult other students to see what is their view in your aspiration, in your agendas,
Yeah.
because it's really going to impact as you have said. Okay, welcome again our viewers to this Group 8 Media, where we are exploring the greater Rongo University political scene. And today here I have two students who are willing to talk about how they are seeing this political arena this year. And one of them is a student who likes politics. I can call him an upcoming political analyst. And the other one is a student who is willing to see leaders who are working. And speaking to you, I would like you to shortly introduce yourself, what course you are doing, and maybe what are your views.
Okay, my name is Oyunge Boniface. I'm doing journalism mass communication. I like politics and I like analyzing the politics both locally, internationally, and regionally. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And your fellow students?
Oh, okay, my name is Zainab. I'm a Dalia taking journalism and mass communication. I have no much to talk about politics, but all I ask for is peaceful and fair elections from my side.
Wow, that is great. So, Mr. Boniface, you said you like politics. What have you seen maybe different in this year's politics, different from the previous years, the years that you have been here, and how can you compare it to maybe politics nationally or internationally?
The politics in Longo University is the same politics in nationally, because what motivates us to have politics in Longo University is a tribal setting. Because if you see the way people are arranging themselves, they're just people who are arranging themselves in a tribal way. Like, you must force your son or your daughter who come from your region, I must vote for this person, because for real, we don't have those leaders we can call that. We have leaders who lead him, who want to work for comrades. But it's only that a certain tribe or a certain way they need to come together and say, like, let us go with this person who will want to serve our interests. But the comrade interests are not being served. The way the comrades have divided themselves, they have marginalized into tribal way. We have two groups who are vying for the presidential, or perhaps I can say the presidential post. We have the side, I don't know, not the side, native and the Iva. These people have not divided themselves in can we say in a ideological way, but they have divided into a tribal way. That the native, it is the rulers and the small sub-tribes of the Karenjin, the Maasai, the Coast, that's the Michikende. And the Ifa have gone with the Kisi, the Ruos. It really brings a picture that if we want to change the narrative of the politics in the university, we must eliminate the tribal way. That's why I always tell people that whatsoever we can do, we cannot change the political setting of nationally if we cannot deal with the locally. And the locally, we must eliminate what we have, a tribal setting. The tribal setting, we can remove it if we work together. That's why I always say that we will not make an impact out there. As long as here at the university way, we're voting for tribal way, but not the agenda way.
Okay, if you've said that there is a very big comparison between the national politics and the school politics.
It is coming together.
So what if the the national political arena is changed to a way that it's not favoring any tribe or any race or any dimension of the groups that people form? Can it impact the campus politics?
The problem, how can you change it? Because already the mentality of people have set up. Because there's something we call civilization. The civilization could come for us, we Gen Z. These are the people who could bring civilization. But we didn't bring civilization. We are killing even the civilization.
Okay, I asked if maybe the political arena in Kenya can be changed.
Maybe let us remove the word maybe.
I'm using maybe because you have asked how. So I'm using maybe.
Maybe we can change it. nationally, we need something need to be done. But as long as we are in this country, Kenya, I don't think we will change it now.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we are holding them to it.
Okay, it's them where to think. I was speaking recently to one of the aspiring students in your school, the school of Infocoms, and he had this agenda of accessing the studio, the equipments of the studio, having the practical part of the course that you are taking. Do you think that this person, if you analyze him as a political analyst, is he trying to speak something or is just giving empty promises?
Yo, let me like just take a picture and tell you that the same people, when you listen to the national leaders, the way they promises out, they look very juicy, everything's okay. But when it comes to the development, that's a different thing happen. Because even he said that we want to add the cameras, because that's the narrative which is coming in this school. We have cameras, we want to produce this and this, the practical sites. But when it comes to the reality thing, there's nothing like that. Okay, he might bring, like he's building the political class of him. But in building the reality out there, once they have erected, nothing happened.
Winding up.
On that issue, you may say like it's not the issue of the leaders. We have the management of the school. The leader might raise the issue, but the school might fail to take the action. And in return, we put the blame on the student leaders.
We don't know if they are raising the issue.
Winding up, Mr. Boniface, you have dominated by the way. I would like to ask your fellow students, what are your hopes after these elections? What are what's your vision and hope?
My hope is that the leaders that we will have chosen, they will do their work well. They will be on the student side, not on the management side, as the previous regime has been doing. Again, I hope the elections will be peaceful and learning will resume as normal.
Wow.
For me, I think the Nyani knew
Okay, thank you so much. Live from Rongo University, this is Group 8, and this is the political arena in Rongo University. Thank you.